open your eyes for me? There we go. Hey, wakey, wakey. There we go. Do you know where you are? That's right, you're at the beach. Do you know how you got here? Well, I don't see any friends super nearby. Do you think maybe they left you? Okay. It's okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Relax, relax. My name's Kai. Okay? And I noticed you out here for a while. Noticed you may have been sipping on something a bit earlier. No judgment, no judgment. The problem is that I think what happens to a lot of people is you think, well, I'm gonna come down to the beach and maybe go take a swim in the water and maybe knock back a few sips, not realizing just how truly intense this Aussie sun can be. Is it your first time to Australia? Yeah. So do you have any sunblock on? I'll tell you what, first thing I'm gonna do. It might look a little silly, but I want you to put on this big floppy hat for me. Can you do that? Yeah, just give you a bit of shade. Yeah, see, you don't mind me looking a little silly, do you? Nah, this will really help. It'll help. Sunstroke is very real, and I'm afraid you're dealing with a bit of sunstroke right now. So I'm gonna go and place this hat right on you right there. Is that good? Yeah? Oops, good. Okay. Feels a bit awkward. No. Leave that on there. Leave that on there. Okay. Can you look right in my eyes? Yeah, I want you to follow my finger. Good. Okay. Up. Down. Okay. Alright, good. Your eyes got a little wobbly on me. Okay. So I want you to do me a big favour. I want you to take a big breath, okay? Take a nice big calming. I want you to close your eyes just for a moment. Close your eyes and take a nice big breath with me. Good, that's right, that's good. In fact, what I want you also to do, I want you to put this towel over your shoulders. The main thing I'm worried about is that you probably got a lot more sun on you today than you normally get back home. Yeah, well, there's a lot more UV down here in Australia than a lot of people realise, okay? I'm just going to put this right here around your shoulders. Okay, just want to get the sun off you. I don't realise that the sun out here is a lot more intense than most places that they're from. So, it doesn't take too long, especially, you're out here, you party a little bit, and, you partied a little too hard, and you thought maybe you're taking that, maybe your friends are out, just having a walkabout wander. There's some people not too far away over there. Yeah. No, they don't wave back. No, those aren't your friends? Okay, well, they seem nice enough anyway. Would you do me another favour? I want you to drink a little water. It's a little bit warm, but nonetheless. Go ahead and have a sip of that water. Good. Nice, good. Okay. Bit more, good. Alright. Now, again, look right at me. Okay, good. I know you feel a bit wobbly. It's okay. Look right at me. Okay. How many fingers am I holding up? 2. Good. How many fingers am I holding up? 1. Good. How about now? Good. And how about now? Very nice. And go ahead and follow my finger again. Good. Okay. bit better. Okay, breathe. Nice deep breath from you again. Everything's going to be alright. It can be a bit disorientating to wake up alone by yourself in a strange place. It's okay. Do you remember my name? That's right, Kai. What's your name? Well, very lovely to meet you. And everything's going to be okay. Yeah, you're going to be fine. I think what we need here is just to sit here and relax together for a moment. Does that sound like a plan? Yeah, we just sit here together. You and your nice, shady, floppy head. You look very adorable in that head. No, I think it's going to make you super popular. I'm going to take a photograph of you, take a picture, post it on the gram. No, you sure about that? Just teasing. So what brought you to Bondi? Oh, that's nice. Well, it's a lovely place. Certainly. It's popular. Yeah, it's a popular beach. Well, I don't know. I mean, one of the things we have to worry about, when we're out making the rounds is, we'd hate for somebody like yourself to wander off into the water if there was a shark. We try to keep a close eye on, and if there's we get shark alerts, and we've got shark nets, but every now and again you still get a crazy one that'll skip over the nets and jump right in. They're not, well, the sharks aren't specifically looking for people. They're looking for seals and they're looking for fish. But every now and again, get a bull shark or even a hammerhead can mistake, one of your limbs for a tasty morsel. And even though most of the time they'll even spit you back out, I don't think they particularly like the taste of human. For a shark, even if they're just given like a tasting nibble, not even trying to hurt you, they're just trying to get a little taste and see what you're made out of. Well, that can certainly be fatal. And the worry, people, you wake up, you're a bit disorientated, and you're in a strange place, and you're like, oh, there's the ocean, I can just walk on down to the water. Maybe you slip hard. We just worry. Yeah. No, we're not mad. I'm not mad at you. No, stop it. Hey, shh. No, why would I be mad? No. What do they say? What's the old adage? He who was without sin cast the first stone. Okay. And he was having a party with her friends a little bit too much, huh? I mean, it's fine. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you at all. That's what I'm worried about, is you being safe. All I want is for you to, get back with your mates, get home safe, so you can come back again sometime and enjoy this beautiful beach. I don't see anybody coming yet. Maybe they went out in the water. Maybe they'll wander back up to a cafe somewhere. Yeah. No, I'm just going to sit here with you. Yeah. Although, drink some more water for me. Just have a bit more water. In fact, let's keep that. There you go. Got more where that came from. Breathe. That's right. You're looking a bit better already. I think the shade is doing you some wonders. Yeah, you got a bit more colour back in your face there. You looked a bit peaked when I first walked by. You look a bit ashy. Well, that's what happens when you kind of get overheated. You can get, even though our body can feel hot and we can kind of feel flushed to certain parts, other parts can look kind of drained of colour. And again, the main thing I'm worried about, concerned about, is just that you're safe. That's truly all that matters. Okay. So, sit here with me. Admire the beautiful ocean. That's why you came here, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that ocean. No, I love it here. Been in Bondi for, I guess, about 20 years now. No, my family's from around Sydney, so I was always a major, beach boy, and not to be confused with the band. Don't worry, can't sing to save my life. Well, unless you get a few in me, I might open up a karaoke. But no, I've always loved the beach, and I've always liked helping people. It's a fun way for me to basically live here, sort of like being like a ski bum, where you're like a ski instructor, but you do it so you can just be around the mountains all the time. Yeah, my brother did that a long time ago. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna bring your head down a little bit, just lower your head a little bit for me. There we go. My brother was he went out to be a ski. What do you call it? A ski bum. He went out to Vail, Colorado. Well, we have a whole lot of good mountains here in Australia. I mean, I guess he could have gone to the Alps, but for whatever reason, Colorado beckoned him, and he went out to go be a ski bum. Yeah, it's kind of like the Jamaican bobsled team in a way. A lot of Aussies repping the downhill, but he did that for an entire season. He did, and I actually went out and visited him back when I was a youngster. Must have been 18. He went out and I stayed at his apartment. He had this little apartment, and he was 21. I was 18. Maybe I was 19, and spent the better part of December out in, well, technically we weren't in Vail. We were actually in the town of Beaver Creek. Yeah, it's like the super fancy bougie. Like it's next door to Vail. It's kind of like if Vail, Colorado is sort of like, what do you call it, like a Toyota? Like Beaver Creek is like the Lexus, right? It's like the it's funny saying Vail's not the fancy place, but nonetheless, Beaver Creek was even fancier. And so I got a job as a host. I was dressing up as a cowboy on this. I forget the name of the restaurant, like Saddleback. There's some restaurant on the mountain of Beaver Creek. That people go and have lunch at, obviously. And the staff, we were all dressed as cowboys. And I remember, I really liked the costume room. They had this big closet. It was this big closet. Please drink some more water. Yeah. And inside they had like leather chaps, like real cowboy stuff, They had like leather chaps and all these tambray shirts and all this like, cool looking cowboy kid. And I remember I enjoyed dressing up. I enjoyed being a host on the mountain, and the pay was garbage. I think got paid like minimum wage. However, that wasn't the point. The point was you got a free ski lift to all of the Vail mountains. So that means you got to ski Vail, Beaver Creek, Breckenridge, and I think A Basin, Arapahoe Basin, but I never actually skied A Basin. I just skied Vale, Breckenridge, and Beaver Creek. And I think it also included like one free meal, you know, and that wasn't nothing because the meals up there on the mountain were like, you know, $20 hamburgers, something crazy like that. Oh, my knees. And just more in the water. And yeah, so I got basically free skiing, and I got a free meal and some fun clothes to wear. Yeah, and that was a fun winter. I mean, learned how to snowboard, learned how to ski a bit, so it wasn't wasted or anything. And eventually, though, I decided, you know, I'm not much of a winter. I don't like being cold. You know, I'm not a fan of feeling chilly. But I'm glad I had the experience. And after that, I came down to Bondi, and more or less been here ever since. You know, bit of travelling here and there. But this is your first time down here at Bondi. Well, I certainly hope you plan on coming back someday. Well, I'll stop. You're too kind. You're too kind. I just want to make sure that everybody's safe. So, how are you feeling? You look a lot better. You mind if I feel your forehead? Yeah, you feel like you're cooling down a lot. That's hat and the towel are helping quite a bit. It's amazing. Sometimes all we need is just to cool off and get a little bit of water, and it can change everything. Yeah. Your dehydration and heat stroke, they'll sneak up on you. What's what I found to be rather, it's kind of terrifying, because you realise it's strange, like how fragile you and I are. You and I really, it's not hard to get dehydrated. It's shockingly easy. And the good news is to have more heat stroke, and also on the flip side of that, clearly, it doesn't take a whole lot of time unless you get massively. I think we caught this early enough so that you're not in a lot of danger. And we've been hanging out together for 15 minutes or so, 15-20 minutes, and you were already looking so much better. So you just needed a bit of water, a bit of shade, bit of shade, bit of water, and maybe let's splash your face in the water, in the ocean if you want to. I don't know if I'd recommend go swimming at the moment, but yeah. Alright. Well, I'm going to leave you with another bottle of water. Okay. Remember, I'm going to ask you a favour. Can I have my floppy head back? I know. Well, you too, Colin. You're very generous. You're very generous, thank you very much. It's family heirloom, frankly. I mean, can't you tell? It's a cowboy style. It's like a sombrero. Yeah, I'm telling you, you might make fun of a hat like this, but the reality is, it may have saved your life. Well, save this for another day. And, mind if I get that towel back? You know what, I feel the sun heating me back up a little bit. If I'm really acme of foolishness, I'm going to leave you here with this water like that. Okay? It'll be a good time to go walk up to one of those cafes and sit in the shade for a little while and sip on some water. Maybe see if you can find a phone, give your friends a call. See where your mates are at. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure getting to meet you. Try and enjoy the rest of your time here and get some shade. Okay? Talk to you later.